Welcome to the Mindless Idle channel, where we play new and sometimes unknown idle games. Global, beta, region locked, RPG, roguelike, top down, side scroll, you name it, we play it. This is Mindless Idle, where your brain does nothing. Viewer reactions may vary. If you want to keep supporting your boy G-Man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As you can see, 92% of you guys are not subscribed and 7% are subscribed. What's going on, guys? G-Man's here. Welcome back to the channel. We're playing more. Hold on a second. It's Steelers time again. Now, one of you guys did say, I did do this already. I merged the Guardians with the vehicles tier list, but I didn't do free to play. I only did legendary. But I can't remember your name, but I'll shout you out. This is the guy that said, yo, G-Man, do this. And I'm like, yo, good idea. Okay. So we're doing free to play and Whaley. We're going to fuse them into one. So the vehicles will be in its own video because we'll show the previews of all the vehicles. So if you're not at level 120 when you unlock vehicles, you'll know what to look forward to. You'll know what to aim for. But we're starting with the Guardians. Okay, so I think we'll start with the free-to-play Guardians. Now, free-to-play is going to be anything other than... So you got the purples, then you got the golds, then you got the reds, which is going to be the mythics or whatever you want to call them, the strongest tier. So we're going to start with the free-to-play ones, which is going to be anything. It's going to stop here. So these are all your free-to-play pets, which are going to be the easiest pets for you to get. So we're going to rank them. So there will be some mythic ones ranked up in the S tier with them as well, but just stay with me, okay? So now we're dealing with the free-to-play section of this tier list. Okay, so we got Storm Beast. He's gonna inspire the ally with the highest attack, granting crit up. The affected unit gains 11 plus crit chance for 2 turns. Okay. Stormy. Mid. Even for free to play, he's mid. Trust me, you got better options. Pearl Girl. She heals one ally with the lowest HP for 260 attack with 35% chance to 35% chance to grant continuous recovery for 2 turns. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I wouldn't put her up in the S tier for free to play, but I'll definitely put her in the A tier. Okay. Then we got the. Can we move this stupid button? Oh my gosh. Then we got the Egg Chick, which I used to actually run when I started. Damage the enemy with the lowest HP attack with a 14% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. So he's pretty good. I'm not going to put him in the S tier either, because even for free-to-play, he's still got better free-to-play pet options. I think I don't really like Mechature. He damages 3 enemies inflicting some defense down. Like, nah, I'm putting him with the Storm Beast. He's going with the Storm Beast. And also, let me know your guys' picks, what you guys play down below in the chat as a free-to-play, okay? I did get this guy, so I have them all now, thank God, and I test them all. I have all the vehicles as well. We're doing some testings, so these tier lists are fairly accurate. Okay, Innocent. Okay, we got the Succubus. She was on my team for a very, very, very long time. Okay, she's damaged the enemy with the lowest HP for 511% of her attack, with extra damage equal to 6% of the target's max HP, capped at 8 times attack. The skill deals 15% extra damage if the target max HP capped at 4 times attack, then heals the ally with the lowest HP. So it's that extra heal that's pretty juicy. So she's damaging and healing. So that's why Pearl's going to end up here. And then Succubus is going to end up in the S tier for free to play. So if you don't have Succubus, if you're kind of just starting, you can go for Pearl. But I think by the time you even get Guardians, it doesn't really make no sense. But if you don't have Pearl, of course, G-Man's a whale. So obviously it's going to be different for you, the sequence you get these guys. So Slime Empress, another one that I did run for a little bit of while. She has a chance to inflict some slow and attack down, and a 15% chance to inflict freeze on the targets that are already carrying slow down. So she's pretty good. I'm actually going to put her up here in the S tier for free-to-play plets. Flaming Firebird. Damages 3 random enemies with a 40% chance to inflict Sacred Flame. Like, I'm not feeling him. I'm not feeling it. Takes damage, take your flame. So it takes damage equal to 77% of the caster's max HP every turn. Kept nah. We're putting Flaming Bird down in the midsection, baby. Flaming Bird's down in the mid section. I think Sacred Lion's, Scorpion Lion's going there too. Damages all enemies. So he attacks everything. Okay, so then he gets corrosive. What is corrosive again? Takes damage equal. Nah, man, I'm not doing this with him. I'm not doing this. I'm putting Scorpion Lion down at the bottom of midation. Okay, so this is pretty much the free to play tier list. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be ranking my free to play Guardians. So if you're a free to play player just starting off, you can definitely go for Succubus, Slime Empress. Those are going to be your top picks. Pearl and Egg is okay. Now, of course, if you're missing all these guys, you can just play a pet. It doesn't really matter early game. But as you progress, you're going to definitely want, especially if you're playing a lot of Arena, Sky Clash, and those things. So these are my two top picks for sure, and these guys. So now I'm not even going to clear these off. We're just going to go on to the legendaries now. Now. Listen, and listen well. I think it's steady. All right, we're gonna start with Viprina. Now, these guys are incredibly hard to get. Okay, so these guys obviously you're gonna end up substituting out all of these guys. There's a healer, there's a this, there's a that, there's a this, there's a that. Okay, so we're gonna start with Viprina. So she's the healer of the legendaries. So she heals all allies of the 100% attack while granting apocalyptic rain and dream serpent skills for 3 to 3 allies with the lowest HP. So we'll start with apocalyptic rain. It heals HP equal to 30% of the guardian's attack for 2 turns. Juicy. Serpent's Embrace, 40% chance to reflect 30% of incoming damage and reduces incoming continuous damage by 6% for 2 turns. She's a gold mine for now. Okay, even if I end up putting one of these pets down here, it doesn't mean they're on the same level of these. We're just in the pay to win section, or just, not free to play, because these guys are going to be pretty hard to get if you're free to play, but you can get one. Who did I end up getting? I think I got Tempest. One of these guys I got as free to play, and then I just it's not happening. All right, Viprina is gonna go up into the S tier. Okay, now then we're gonna go on to Tempest. Damages all enemies. Attack. Then he possesses a ally hero with the highest attack through Tempest, so he kind of summons like a little dragon bird thingamajig. The possession grants the hero 10% attack and 10% damage for 2 turns. Whenever the hero finishes their turn, the possessing guardian will launch a pursue, dealing 208% attack. The random enemy activates up to 1 time around. The possession cannot be removed. So he summons like a little mini version of himself. Amazing. He's on my team too, so I'm putting him up into the S tier. Then Blazewing, probably the best pet period. She should probably get her own class above all these guys, but she's going in the S tier as well. So she damages 3 enemies with the highest attack by 265 attack while ignoring their shield. Then she summons an armored Gretchen, so she's giving you another ally, okay, on the field, and she's there for 2 turns. She inherits 55% of the total average stats of the party. Amazing. There's just nothing else to say about her. She's amazing. Now we're kind of getting into like the whack ones, the ones you might want to skip and don't go for looks. Like when I went for Zephyr, just based on looks, I thought he was gonna be sick, but he's pretty crap. Okay, attacks 4 times, damaging a random target, 142% of the attack each time with 12% chance to inflict stun. Trust me, he's a mess. He's a mess for the legendaries. He's a mess. Now, remember, this doesn't mean they're this good, okay? It just means we're in a different category right now. The free to play, you saw that one, you started with that, now we're on to the thing. So kind of like just crop it out in your mind. All right, now we're on to Doom Sentinel. Now, I just got him, so I've been testing him a bit. So damages all enemies dealing up to 603 attack damage in total. Split all targets. Damage taken by each target is capped 4 times the Guardian's attack. Also deals true damage equal to 10% attack with 65% chance to inflict 2 stacks and a buff D spell to one enemy with the highest attack for 2 turns. Now he's not great. He's not great, but he's definitely not this bad. So we're putting him up in the E tier. Cyclops, my friend. He's just not it, man. He's just not it. He's just not it. By the time you really get these guys late game, you'll understand what I mean. He's not it. He's going down with the 5-headed serpent in Poopsville. Now, okay, I think that's all. Yeah, that's definitely all the pets. Now, let me know your guys' experience with the pets. Any changes we need to make? I don't think so. I think we've covered it pretty well. So, again, these are the free-to-play section for free-to-play players because it is going to be pretty hard to get some of these legendary ones. So these are where you guys are going to kind of work with. This is kind of the ranking for them. But if you're pay-to-win or a little bit of a spender in the game, these are what we're working with for the legendaries. I'm telling you, man, skip these guys, bro. Like, I regret it to this day. This day! All right, guys, that's it. Let me know where you rank the pets, and I'll see you on the vehicles tier list. It's a tier list week over here in Realms.